So I read this story, The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, and I'm answering question number 1, which is identify what has driven the narrator to the brink of madness. How does she try and free herself from this element, and what is her greatest desire? I think the story really quickly progresses, as does her craziness throughout the story. She becomes more and more insane as the story goes on and the longer that she's in that house all locked up. I think one of the major things that made her crazy is that she enjoyed writing and her husband didn't allow her to do that, which, then she had no way to express her creativity, so she found ways to do it in the room all locked up. When the narrator said, I never saw so much expression in an inanimate thing before, and we all know how much expression they have. I used to lie awake as a child and get more entertainment and terror out of blank walls and plain furniture than most children could have found in a toy store. I think this quote from the story really explains that, not having that writing as her creativity expression, she used the wallpaper as like an inanimate object. She used that to, make up stories about it, and eventually led into this huge long story that this woman is trying to escape from the wallpaper. Another reason that I find this quote interesting is that I think the more that her husband treated her like a child, the more she reverted back to her childhood memories and even acting like a child at some points. I think she tries to free her, like what she was trying to free herself as. She was trying to be freed from her confinement and isolation by choosing or making something up, such as the wallpaper that she tries that will interest her mind and winds up closer relating to what she actually wants. She describes the wallpaper as a woman that is trapped and just wants to escape, and I think that's what she really wanted herself in reality. I also think that her husband, and she also mentions a quote which I'll read, about her brother, about how he's also a physician and how he's also powerful like her husband, and I think that that's just a common element in her life, that she has these powerful men that boss her around and wants her to be a certain way, and that's how she acts and stuff, and I think that's just a common trend for her in her life. She said that my brother is also a physician and also of high standing, and he says the same thing. I think she really just obeyed the men in her life up until this point, and she just wanted now to be able to do what she wanted, and I think that was her greatest desire, is that she wanted to be able to write, and she wanted to be able to choose the right bedroom that she wanted, and just do as she pleased, and her husband and her past didn't allow her to do that. So yeah, I think that answers it.